We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Mickey Mantle.
Hey, come on, big dog.
First pitch on its way. A
1-0.
pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Fergie Jenkins, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Popped him up. McGuire is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Mickey Mantle. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Mickey Mantle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at his career totals, Mantle has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go 2.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Digging in, Gary Sheffield. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. And that's the first out. Runner in scoring position at
The third
second
baseman,
with one
number
away.
5.
And up
Here you go
next,
now.
it'll
Come
be
on
the
now,
Hall
one
of
time.
Famer George Brett.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Grounded to first. Fielded
Get out,
cleanly.
get out. Dig.
Only play will be
Got
to the
it.
pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in, Tony Perez. A hit
Now
and
batting,
2 tries
the
for
first
him so
baseman.
far.
Hey, let's go,
Tony
kid. One time right here.
Perez.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first.
Dig,
And he'll
get out.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Trying to pick things up where he left
Now
off.
batting.
Mickey
Let's go,
Mantle.
baby.
He'll try to follow up the
Mickey
double in his last at-bat with
Mantle.
another big hit right here.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning
Ladies and
track,
gentlemen,
and the
it's
inning
time
is
for the
over.
traditional
KC down in order
seventh
as they're unable to add to
inning.
their 5-0 lead.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Fergie Jenkins earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Tanner Roark couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes.
TGIF and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Kansas City Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-1. The Rays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Matt Shoemaker is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, the maker of shoes, Matt Shoemaker. Split fingers his best pitch. Good fastball, not a great one. 91 to 93 miles an hour. Split finger is the key for Matt Shoemaker. Has the straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses
Batting
on the
fourth.
splitter.
The designated hitter, Mickey
Coming to the plate now, Mickey Mantle. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. And it's fouled away. In his career, Mantle has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You don't think being a starting
great job
pitcher
right
in this
there. You
league
squared
will
up on
test
that
your
sucker.
resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
So stepping in, Gary Sheffield.
Hey, stay
And
hot
he's
now.
definitely
Nobody
off to a
Right
fast
fielder,
start in the
10.
early part of the season.
Gary Sheffield.
Hey, stay hot now, kids. Stay hot up there.
The 0-1 on its way. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back, no double play. So digging in now, George Brett. He
That
takes
is
his
it.
first cuts in this
The
one
third
with a man
baseman,
at first
number
and 2 away.
George Brett.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alomar is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Royals 2, the Jays nothing. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Mickey Mantle.
Mantle.
Hey, she ain't ripping there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, number 549 career, and it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do something.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Ready now, Mickey
batter,
Mantle.
number
2
7.
hits in 2 trips for him
Designated
thus
hitter.
far.
Yeah,
Mickey
Matt, that last one wasn't exactly
Mantle.
a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper on his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Fouled off. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's
Hey,
still
let's go, big
0-2. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, and it remains 5-2. Digging in to try it again, Mickey
batter,
Mantle.
number
He's
7.
2 for 3 and looking for
Designated
more
hitter.
here.
Mickey Mantle.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out
Halfway,
to shallow
halfway,
center.
halfway.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there. So here's the
batter,
Royals
number
DH,
7.
Mickey Mantle. He
Designated
flew
hitter.
out in his last
Mickey
at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
Mantle.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 out, nobody on. fouled away. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. The 550th of his great career as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive...
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Kansas City took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Oral Hershiser wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Matt Shoemaker was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes.